With a sleek and athletic design and durable abrasion-resistant materials, the Deuter Aircontact 75+10 is a load-hauling pack capable of extended backpacking and trekking. Let's take a look at its features. First, I want to take a look at the suspension system on this pack and how it handles a heavy load. So on the back side of the Aircontact 75, we've got the Deuter Aircontact suspension system. It's a really sturdy and durable suspension system and is capable of carrying a lot of weight. We've got a nice aluminum X frame in the system here, provides a lot of structure, but also grants flexibility, and there is a durable frame sheet in there as well for some additional structure and protection for your back. We've got really nice beefy air mesh padding here, so you've got a lot of comfort enhancement with that suspension system. And it is a extremely adjustable suspension system as well. So right in the shoulder harness here, we've got Deuter's very quick suspension system. It's a very easy kind of ladder lock system that makes it simple to adjust torso size. All you have to do is break that Velcro away, and you can use these tabs here to adjust this torso up and down, depending on your torso size. And a really neat feature is up in those load lifter areas is that you've got two different kind of points of adjustment. So for the smaller torso folks out there, you've got a lower adjustment point to make sure you still get those nice load lifter adjustments. And for those larger torso folks, you've got that upper adjustment point. That harness is also an active fit harness, so it's designed to pivot with you when you're moving, so it'll reduce the chance of any abrasion or hot spots on your shoulders, and the soft edges on those shoulder straps certainly enhance that as well. Down in the hip belt, we've got a multi-layered reinforced hip belt with really nice beefy padding down there, so very durable, very comfortable padding on the hip belt, and also very supportive. It also is Deuter's Very Flex hip belt, so it's kind of an independent system there where it allows a lot of flexibility for the hips so you can still move freely while you're hiking, and it still provides that structure and that comfort and transfers the load down to your hips effectively. So excellent, durable, and comfortable suspension system in the Aircontact. We're gonna turn the pack back around and take a look at the access points and how we access our gear. So we do have kind of a traditional top-loading style pack on the pack here. So we have a nice big floating lid, and we've got two buckles on the front. Just undo those and it'll throw that hood back. We've got a really large kind of oversized spin drift collar on the pack. So if I undo that buckle, there's also a little toggle here. We can open up that spin drift collar and really show how large it is. So it kind of extends a little bit higher so you can overstuff this pack. And like I said, that hood is floating, so you can really add a lot of gear to this pack. So that's where you kind of get your 75+10 naming. You get an additional 10 liters of capacity with that oversized spin drift collar. Another really neat access point for the 75+10 is the front of the pack. It kind of has this large U-shaped zipper, so you can access this pack like a piece of luggage. So this entire front panel on the backpack actually hides a nice zipper. So if I undo those buckles at the bottom, open up that zipper, you can see that we've got a really large entry point on the middle of the pack. So that will allow you to get to any gear you may have tucked inside the middle of your items, whether they're small things you need to access or anything like that. You can access them very simply without dumping all of the contents out of the top of the pack. So really nice, convenient access point on the center of the backpack. And of course, we do have a sleeping bag compartment on the bottom of the pack. So at the very bottom where this Aircontact 75+10 name is, we've got another U-shaped zipper there for your sleeping bag. You can open that up, store your sleeping bag there if you want to, or any other gear. And if you choose to, you can separate these compartments with this zippered divider here, or you can have one main large compartment with that separation just divided. So you can simply unzip it and it'll give you one large access point. Some additional features on the Aircontact include a separated included rain cover. So on the bottom of the pack, there is a small zippered pocket. So right down here, we've got this blue tab. And if you open that up, down tucked underneath that reinforced bottom of the pack, we've got an included rain cover. So adds a lot of value to the backpack, a lot of versatility, and keeps you protected when an unexpected storm comes by. So nice additional bonus with that rain cover. We do have sleeping pad straps on the bottom of the pack, so you can lash a sleeping pad or any other gear to the bottom of the pack there. They also double as compression, so you can compress the load at the bottom of the pack. We do have tool loops as well. So at the very bottom, we've got these nice durable tool loops, and we've got a bungee tie off up here so you can cinch those down easily. We've got some reinforced daisy chain attachments on the front of the pack so you can lash some more gear there. On the sides, we do have our standard stretch water bottle pockets, and we've also got bottom and top compression, so you can really cinch down the load nice and easily. If you have a water bottle in there that might be a little smaller, you can use that compression strap over the top to make sure it stays put. So nice benefit there. And we've got this small pocket on the side. It's a good map pocket, so it's a very low profile pocket, very thin. It would be great for maps or any smaller items that you may want to store there. We do have a hydration compatible system with this pack, so on the inside there is a sleeve. You can kind of store that hydration bladder or reservoir, and you've got a H2O port on the side here to route the hose through. It's a very simple and convenient system there. We do have a zippered pocket on the hip belt, so small size zippered pocket, great for clip bars, snacks, small cell phone if you want to store that there, or anything else you may want to store close at hand. Excellent little hip belt pocket there. We do have some pockets on the hood of the pack as well. So at the top, we've got a pretty small pocket here, but you can definitely store a lot of gear in there. Smaller things like filters, extra food, any type of book or map you may want to keep there. Good pocket on the top of the pack for that. And we also have a pocket on the underside. It's a zippered valuables pocket, so things you may want to keep stored a little more securely. Got that zippered valuables pocket underneath. Another cool feature to that hood is that we've got this SOS label. So on the very top, on the underside of that hood, we've got a really cool SOS label that just kind of gives you an idea of how to alert somebody if you're in an emergency situation. There's a few instructions there. So neat little SOS label on the pack. And there you have it, full of trail-friendly features, durable materials, a sleek athletic design, and load hauling capability. It's the Deuter Aircontact 75+10.